Welcome to the Terrible Take, a mini podcast telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Josh Carney. All offseason, the key words regarding the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line, at least from inside the facility, was patience, chemistry, and development. Adding two veteran starters in center Mason Cole and right guard James Daniels, plus the addition of first-year position coach Pat Meyer, brought about great change to an offensive line that was rather bad in 2021. Early on in training camp, the returns on the investment in the trenches was rather poor. Daniels looked awful in camp and in the preseason, while second-year left tackle Dan Moore Jr. was a turnstile. And left guard Kevin Dotson again couldn't stay healthy. Guys were struggling to pick up Meyer's independent hands technique, and things looked rather rough. Enter the regular season, though, and things have turned around in a drastic way. Things have been better than expected. Through 4 games, the Steelers' offensive line has played rather well, protecting the likes of Mitch Trubisky and Kenny Pickett at an above-average level, and have made steady improvements from a run-blocking perspective as the Steelers' rushing output has improved each week. Slow, steady progress. That's all coaches want to see. The Steelers are doing that. Currently, Pittsburgh's offensive line is graded as the best pass-blocking line in football by Pro Football Focus, and ranks number 13 overall in PFF's latest offensive line rankings. That's great company to be in for a group that was indescribably bad last season. Knowing all that, knowing where the Steelers' offensive line ranks according to Pro Football Focus, it's pretty darn frustrating to continue to hear plenty of talking heads incorrectly bash the Steelers' offensive line and place a lot of the blame on that unit for the 1-3 start. It's an old, tired storyline from the preseason that just simply isn't true at this point. You can tell just based on comments from guys at ESPN like Dominique Foxworth, Bart Scott, Jeff Saturday, and even Ryan Clark, not to mention local media members on area radio stations, who is and is not doing their homework and watching the tape before spewing false information regarding the Steelers' offensive line. Look, it's not a great group on paper. We've established that since the offseason. But it's coming together nicely under Meyer's guidance. That means something. Isn't that important? That won't negate the Steelers from investing heavily in that position in the 2023 NFL Draft or even free agency next offseason. But right now, the big uglies in the Steel City are playing well. They should be commended, not unnecessarily and incorrectly bashed. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with Alex Kozora and Dave Bryan every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.